Just as we came out, I asked Brian if our plan should be to follow the sun for the first part of the drive, and he said, yes, we certainly should, and the second part of the drive, our goal will be to hide from it, so it is going to get hot very quickly. Very peaceful morning out here in the Sabi Sands. Oh, we might get lucky, Brian. This duiker that ran away, I've just spotted here on our left. It's not clear. It won't be a clear shot, but at least it will be a shot of a duiker. So Brian's just gonna swivel around stealthily in order to not spook the duiker. And just on the other side of this log behind there. There we go, well done. So that is a common or grey duiker. It looks to be a young male. You can see two small horns protruding from the top of its head. And if you look closely, you'll also notice the little tuft of fur growing between those two horns. Very cute little characteristic of the duiker. How do we get to that hyena calling? Oh, that's wonderful. It's not far. It really is such a wonderful call, the call of the hyena. I'm so glad we got to hear that. Sadly though, judging from where the call came from, it's going to be very tricky for us to get there because it is in the middle of a block, but I am almost tempted to drive back on the road. No, it's not close enough. The deceptive thing with animal calls is that they can often seem closer than they are, or be hard to pinpoint the exact position, because you can imagine if that hyena was facing us, it would sound very loud. If it was calling directly away from us, which is quite possible, it would sound further away. So many variables. But really enjoying this shot of the duiker. Their name means to dive, diver in Afrikaans, which is a language of Dutch origin. And they often do dive off into the bushes, so we seldom get to show them to you very well. Well, we'll carry on along this road. The hyena could pop out at any stage, but it did seem to be north of us in quite a thick block, and there's no roads that can take us close to where it was calling very easily. Just after saying that we don't get to see them often, at least we got to hear one.
Morning. Morning, everybody. Welcome to this side of Djuma. My name is Mark. This is Jason on the camera. And we're sitting amongst some wildebeest, some zebra, and some praying mantises, and some beetles. Look at them, they're actually coming closer to us. I stopped at the tree. Jason and I were in a lot of trees while we were on the Wildebeest tour. We stopped at the tree and there was really zebra in the background. We'll get to see them shortly. I've been trying to get a view of this mantis. Doesn't follow the script very well. But when a mantis is hunting, now this is a mantis sitting on a flower, and invariably something's going to fly by or land. I suppose we could sit here all day. It's like waiting for lions to wake up. In a bit of a frisky fold. Being our position. Being our position. Not very plug it back in again.
Sounds like the beautiful scene unfolding there with Wildebeest and Zebra, and Mark's just sorting out a few technical issues, and I'm sure he'll probably head back to him. We haven't come up with any updates yet. This is very close to where we left Kunyuma yesterday, young male leopard, so I've just come back here to see if we can find any sign of him. But so far, no tracks. Too busy looking at tracks and nearly put Brian into a thorn bush, which is at nasty hookers. And they are very shy and secretive, so I think it flew up into the tree there. But another one of the smaller herons that we get out here. Okay.
Sorry if we had a sound issue, but I think we're all good to go. Can we get it so we just fill the screen with stripes? No, they're moving apart now. The stripiest screen we're going to get today, so far. Did you see that mare snap at the other one?
I don't think so.
No, she wasn't. She's just ripping zinnia flowers off of their bases, I think. Or something. Grasses, pulling grasses. Zebra like to just load up with grasses. They are grazers, but they're not a ruminant like all the other grazers. They've only got a single stomach. A tender moment, mare and foal. A little bit of mutual scratching going on, and I suppose to some extent grooming. Not the kind of grooming that impala do.
why they're herbivores.
This is why they're herbivores.
Yeah, but wouldn't be very good at carnivorous activities, it seems. Couldn't get through the skin or anything.
Yeah, with those teeth.
Yeah.
Makes a nice smile. Here's the stallion. Here's Mr. Z himself. Little one's listening to the wildebeest coming and looking. I suppose still not sure about these other animals with the horns on their heads. I'd say that calf on the right, not those two, the one to the right of those two, that bigger one. I'd say that one is probably one of the first calves that was born. I think that was one of the live births that we, live births, yes they are live births, Mark, but one of the births that we caught on camera, which would make this a nearly 3-month-old wildy. Do you remember when it was right in the beginning?
It was the day Scott went on for the first time, which is December, beginning of December, 2 months old.
Oh, so 2 months. Herds of animals around us. This is my Sunday morning. No Sunday papers or coffee in bed or a swim in the sea. This is morning, Alan, in Illinois. Alan's asking if it's true that each zebra has a unique stripe pattern. Very much so, Alan. Almost. That is just a larger extension of like our fingerprints. It's every animal has a different set of genes that pretty much determine what it's going to look like as an adult. Even the wildebeest with their few brindled stripes, their stripes are different. Every single impala is different. Every single living thing on earth has to be different in some minuscule way. And sometimes it's hard to see, but if we had to look at just these two little ones, or who are we looking at, one of the moms, take any patch on a zebra, and whether it's the shoulder, that little triangle on the shoulder, or if it's the saddle on the back, the saddle area, or the stripes on the rump, or even the stripes around the face, you'll see how different they are. You can even, and especially the thicker stripes running around the neck, the rings around the neck, everyone's different.